My name's Brian Sharkey with Airdyne Technical Academy. What is test, adjust, and balance? When I look at test and balance, a lot of times I see this picture here in my mind. I see a lady that's just freezing in the same office the guy's burning up. There's a lot to this picture of what we really resolve as being test and balance. We got to make sure the correct amount of air and heating and chilled water is in the space. We make sure that the occupants are comfortable. A lot of times they'll just install the system, but it won't be calibrated, it won't be proportioned right. And that's where we come in and fine tune the system. Additionally, indoor air quality greatly improves. So it is testing, adjusting, and balancing. It's setting of airflows and water throughout a system. It's calibrating control devices. It's troubleshooting. And anything that we find issues, it's our jobs to follow the mechanical system issues to resolutions. We got to stay involved until it's solved. And what we're given is a set of equipment that is supposed to be installed that we're supposed to test. And on this, we find a lot of information. Like here's air handler 1. This tells us how much nominal airflow in CFM, which is cubic feet per minute, we're supposed to have. So this unit is supposed to have 23,060 CFM. We want to bring in outside air to keep the occupants fresh. So we actually have to set it to a minimum of 17,730. So we look at the coil. A lot of times it may just explain basically what piece of equipment the mechanical contractor is supposed to install. So I like to go over the terms testing, adjusting, and balance just to define what they are. A lot of times we just hear it and they kind of sound like the same thing, but they're really different. Testing is the use of specialized and calibrated instruments to measure the airflow, water flows, temperatures, pressures, the RPMs, electrical velocity, anything to evaluate the equipment performance. When I think of testing, I like the term we measure with instruments. Adjusting is the final settings of balancing devices such as dampers and valves, adjusting fan speed, pumps, any control valves, calibrating anything is where we do a final adjustment. So adjusting would be an example of we measure stuff during testing, but adjusting is where we actually increase or decrease the airflow or the water flow through dampers. They have little blades in the system, or there's sometimes little valves that we adjust the water flow through piping. So the regulating of these devices, dampers, water valves, is called adjusting. Balancing is a method used to get the air or water flows proportioned correctly. Use that, consider a method of how we go about balancing. An example is some grill balancing. Sometimes one method of balancing may be adjusting the airflows where you can adjust this one at 80%, this grill at 85, this one at 90, this grill at 95, and the last grill at 100%. And then when you go back, you're hoping that this one came up, this one came up, this one all came up proportionally, and they're all now at 100%.